Good morning, guys. It's Alexia Vlachos-Kolokasidis here, your life coach, transformational coach for moms, actually. And today I've got a pretty good video for you for a Monday morning. We had a bit of a thing going on the weekend. Yesterday morning, I took my kids out with me for a coffee to a place where they could play, and we met up with friends. But when we got into the car, my son was a little bit offish, and I asked him what was wrong, and he sort of had a sad face, and he was almost in tears. And then he expressed that he was upset that Sophia, his younger sister, had gotten a few gifts or toys during the week, just randomly, and that he hadn't gotten anything or hadn't gotten as many as she had when he was off from school and not well. So I could sense a level of jealousy between him and his sister. And of course, in my line of work and being a transformational coach that I am, I'm always aware that the things that my kids bring to me have a message for me as well. So it's not just the relative to my kids, okay? But that's another story related to me, or perhaps my husband. Anyway, so I dug a little bit deeper into his concern, and I really got to see that his idea of us buying a gift for Sophia and not for him was actually tied up with his feeling loved, and he's comparing us loving Sophia more than him. If we're buying her a gift, to him it means that we love her more and we love him less. So I was able to clear that immediately with my son. I said to him that if that's something going on in your head, you need to blow that out of the water right now, because it's a lie, because it is a lie, okay? And there's no ways I love my daughter more than I love my son, and there's no ways I love my son more than I love my daughter. And I really got to tell him that. And these are beautiful opportunities to get closer to your child. He was almost in tears, okay? And it's obviously something that was, lingering for him. So I went in a little bit deeper, and I said to him, my son knows how I coach my clients, and I coach him the same way. I parent my kids the same way as I parent my clients, because I was very clear with him, and I said to him, Cristiano, I'm not going to buy you a present to make you feel better. So if you're feeling crappy right now because your sister got a gift and you didn't get a gift, I'm really sorry you feel that way, and I'm going to help you see why you're feeling that way. But I'm not going to go and buy you a present to make you feel better. That's not how things work in our home. And you know very well that your happiness does not rely on an outside, an outside gadget, on a toy, okay? It's fun to buy stuff. It's fun to get gifts. It's great to get gifts from your family and your grannies and your uncles and aunts. I love getting gifts as well. But the gifts that I get are not the source of my happiness, okay? So he understood, again, for the millionth time, that we get to choose how long we want to be sad, how long we want to be upset about something, and understand that happiness is an inside job, okay? So I went a little bit further into that, and just give me a high five, a like or something if you're resonating with this, if this is helping you guys. Okay, I don't know why I can't see any comments, I can't see any actions on the live. Anyway, I'll get to them later if you have any questions. So I got to tell him that how we think about things will create the way we feel about them. So you had a situation in front of you, thank you for the heart, where your sister got a present. Now you get to decide how you want to think about that situation, because you're now seeing this and you're experiencing it. Your sister got a present. That's it. There's no meaning else behind that. There's no other meaning behind that, okay? And you can apply this to anything in your life as well. you guys that are watching, okay? So Sophia got a present, and it ends there. Doesn't need to. You don't need to, let it boil. You don't need to let it fester inside of you or put another meaning behind it. Anyway, his lens, his filters were creating another meaning for him. So his sister got a present. His filters creating a meaning-making process for him, which was sort of linked to him not feeling loved, feeling less than, and him feeling in the body crappy and feeling resentful towards his sister. Okay? So I was able to pick that up. I'm glad I did. And we blew it out of the water. He felt a lot better after that. Sophia was a lot more connected to him because obviously you're blowing stuff out of their systems, guys. You're releasing that negative energy. You're releasing that animosity that could be lying inside of them. They don't even know. They don't know. You don't know that you're hanging on to this energy, okay, when you're feeling something. But this is how feelings are created. This is how emotions are created. We experience something. We put a meaning behind it, our thought process, okay? And that's creating the feeling in your body. So your feelings, your emotions are God's given gifts to you to show you when you're off track with your thinking. Okay? There's nothing wrong with Sophia getting a present. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it's a beautiful thing. And being grateful for that and seeing her joy and sharing with that joy and maybe showing her how to play with the gift and experiencing it together. Okay? He was able to completely turn himself around with the help of me, and God's grace, obviously, that I picked it up and I took the time to ask him, my boy, what's wrong? I can see you're not okay. What's wrong? I took the time, okay? Not rushing all the time, being a little bit more aware of the expressions, of the body language that your child is having, okay? So I helped him to change the meaning that he was putting behind my sister got a present and I didn't get one. Okay, so that's pretty important stuff, guys. Life-changing things, if you think about it, for young children and for us, that can shatter jealousy, that can shatter animosity, resentment in an instant. Okay, so I hope that's helped. Let me know if you have any questions. I have another episode that I can touch on later today that happened again yesterday with my boy, but this video has already gotten too long. I'm going to log off. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a lovely morning. Have a lovely week. It's Monday, new week, new energy, and life is good. I love you lots. Bye-bye.